Hello, people. Hello, friends. Subbies I haven't seen for quite a while. People have wondered what had happened here in Denmark. Why haven't I been live streaming and doing things? I have been very tired, busy. I had a bad shoulder here. It's frozen. Like, I have just had my left shoulder frozen, and then this one has, yes, locked down. Um, so I haven't been able to do any crafting, but I have been doing a lot of other things as the doctor told me to take care. And I have read a lot of books, and I have been actually had some prediction of what might have we have to expect right now, because I have sort of, shopped a little bit extra every time I have been out and shared out. And lucky me, because um, last week we were told that everybody has to be stay inside home in quarantine. That means we are not allowed to go out. Our Prime Minister told us, and 5 minutes after she sort of announced it, all people just went absolutely crazy. And I don't know what it is about the COVID 19 or what it is. And toilet paper. Come on, guys. It's a respiratory. That means it's a breathing disease, not a diarrhea. And I have to admit, I am one of these people that, oh my goodness gracious me, is this a disaster? You know what? I can use old rags to wipe my when I have been out there on the barrel, as we call it, and use my precious money for food and for my kitty food. I have been making sure, because that's one of the other things I have seen. People are totally, I don't know what's wrong with them. And here in Denmark, I can assure you, we don't have a food shortage. And so there's no need to go and buy in bulks and panic buy anything. But people are doing it. Why? I think they're doing it because they see it on social media and they're getting panic. And I need to do what they're doing. They are following the crowd. In the Bible, it says, do not follow the crowd. Use your common sense about what to buy and not to buy. You can survive on a few things. You don't need to, I mean, honestly, you have rent to pay. You have to have it in mind that the government taxes are still coming to the little man. Oh, during you, yeah. Oh, I feel sorry. It's the same. Yeah, I mean, it is crazy. And it's milk, it's basic things. But here in Denmark, it is rice biscuits and cup noodles people are buying, and flour, but and yeast, and it's these are people that has never ever baked a bread in their entire life. I mean, honestly, yeah, it's what I'm saying during it is the media that create that hysteria. And that's why I am trying to talk you calm, take a deep breath, and and say a prayer, read the Bible. The wise wife makes sure she has light and heat. That means we have candlelight. Make sure you have food. There's no way where you say you have to store it. A lot of, I mean, unnecessary things as toilet paper. These are the same people that are so environment that we have to save the forest, save the trees. Come on, people. Toilet paper are made of these trees. Do you know how many trees they are cut down each year just to produce toilet paper? Huh? So much for saving the environment. Use old rags. My goodness gracious me, we have had people in this world for thousands of years, and they have done perfectly well without toilet paper. I mean, when I was a kid, I can remember the first toilet paper. It was like brown, thick paper, even newspaper. People used leaves, people used rags and washed themselves. Oh, yes, we have online service here too, and all schools are locked down, restaurants, casinos, everything here was locked down last week. People are sent home. People have lost their jobs. They have been fired because little uh, little people who has their own shop and livelihood are lost because they are losing all the income. That means they have, yeah, sadly, and we have to help each other. I mean, honestly, we are healthy people. And what I was also thinking about to tell you people before you panic, this is my great grandmother speaking. She has survived 2 world wars where there really was a food shortage. She said, keep calm, go to your pantry, open all your cabinets, and go through all your food, and you'll actually be amazed how much you actually have. Oh, I am so sorry, Dorinda. Yeah, that's the worst part. Here, all the schools are being online studios, so that means the teachers are working from home, and all the students has got a laptop, so they are homeschooled now. And the problem is here in Denmark, the teachers are not paid. Like you're saying, people are lost. I mean, this is so out of control. And I was actually thinking about how many diseases we have survived by being wise people. And my advice is keep the distance when you go shopping. Yes, here in Denmark we have a team that says, this is brilliant. We have this hand sanitizer. It is. I was so happy that I actually, when there was no corona for a long time ago, I went to the supermarket and they have a sale on these hand sanitizer. Two of these for 20 krona. Actually, I paid 10 krona for each, and that's $1.50 or $3 for two. And I said, okay, why not? So I bought them. And then I have sort of, randomly bought, and suddenly when people need it, there are no more of it. And here in Denmark, you can buy one. It costs 40 krona now. 40 krona. $1 is 6 krona, and then you can count on it. Then the shopkeepers has told if you buy two of them, you have to pay 1,000 krona for the next one, in hope that they can make people understand. Don't hoard, buy in bulk. Don't. I mean, honestly, because I want to say to you, a wise woman said something. If you buy all the soap, that means there is a lot of people that cannot wash their hands. Yeah, exactly that. Oh my God, lucky you. You found toilet paper. Yeah. And you know what? If you can't find toilet paper, we buy these, right? These, I mean, these little packets of napkins. You can go to the napkin section. I buy these cheap. Sometimes you can get these very, very cheap paper napkins. Use them. If you have an old bed sheet, strip it up, use it, throw it out. I mean, honestly, um, yeah, exactly, Dorinda. There are so many options. Don't flush it. I mean, I even have a spray bottle with water. I mean, we have survived for thousands of years without toilet paper. Don't you think? I mean, isn't it better you use your very hard earned money of food? You have to consider what you have done. Is you are actually throwing out money because you're paying money. Hello, Barbara, into the toilet, and you can use this money on food that could long lasting and still find something. You have baby wet wipes. Buy them, use them. See, this is one of the things people don't buy in bulk. And I buy them in bulk, and people say you're stupid because it doesn't remove bacteria. And I say, yeah, but it removes I clean my butt, okay? And yeah, the doctor says you have to wash your hands before you use this sanitizer, otherwise you will end up having hands that are so filled with dead germs that, I mean, it is disgusting. You have to use it on clean hands, people. Dorinda, you can't get those. Oh my God, Dorinda. Oh, really? Oh, I have even been. Hello, sweet Sita. I have also been stockpiling my hair. I mean, it's like this world has gone crazy, but don't listen to the idiots up there. Dorinda, there's a doctor here. We have one of our doctors are a member of a WHO. He says, listen to me. If you drink coffee or you drink tea, save the coffee grounds and clean your hands with it, because coffee grounds works just as good as soap, because it has a natural oil to it. So if you don't have any hand soap, save your coffee grounds and use it. You can also make your own liquid soap by using oil and baking soda and boil it up with water. It is also a cleaning soap. So don't panic, and that's why I keep saying go to your pantry, go all your cabinets. You will find useful stuff there. So please do that. And he said you can also mix the coffee ground into oil and mix it with baking soda and water and boil it up and make your own liquid soap. The coffee ground work exfoliating on your hands, so it removes any bacteria. Yeah. Oh, you didn't know about it. Oh, I am grown up with it because I know my great grandmother made it, and my grandmother, because she was born doing, as I told you about, she has survived 2 world wars, and even my grandmother said then they saved the coffee grounds because they're cleaning with it and used it as a soap because it has these natural oils to it. Yeah, and when you try it, you'll actually feel the cleanness of it. And when you have something, I want to say you mix vodka. If you have a 35% of clean ethanol like alcohol, you can actually use that, but you have to consider, do not use bleach. Do not drink bleach. I saw a post that says you people are drinking bleach. Yeah. Oh yes, Dorinda. Oh my goodness. You are so right. I hope you are doing so well, my tita. And I hope your back is better. And dear friends, we will survive. I mean, I have promised myself I will show you how to cook what you have. I am so pleased, my darling, to hear that. It's like people are, as you say, so spoiled, and they're used to have everything. They are brainwashed to be helpless, because that exactly is what the government want of the people. They want you to be helpless. So your only survival is the government. In my case, I'll say screw the government, because what they want you to be is stupid and dance for their feet and pay them a lot of money, because that's what it's all about. It's a financial. It's nothing to do by doing you anything good. No, they are doing exactly what they want. They're making you helpless, and you can't think, you can't survive. You are brainwashed by telling you cannot survive without us, because we are the smart guys and you have to buy this and do that and whatever. No, you have to go home and open your Bible, read it, sit down and ask the elder, how did you manage to survive doing the shortest of food when there was a war? I mean, that's much better. And you can survive on many ways. I mean, as we talked about. Yeah, exactly. And you know what? What I told Tita yesterday, I am not fearing this virus. I am fearing what people are doing or are capable of doing. I mean, they're tricking the older. They are me first. I mean, nobody thinks about the fur babies. I sent Tita a picture yesterday. I have been out shopping. So should it happen, everything is closing down, because I am not going out in this craziness to be knocked down just because of a goddamn toilet paper roll or something to wipe my ass into. No. So I have made sure I have food, litter, and whatever necessary for my two kitty babies for the next 8 weeks. Because don't believe in these 2 weeks, because it will take longer. I need to tell you, I just read, yeah, relax and know your WHO also says your fur baby cannot carry this virus. So please don't abandon them. Don't throw them out from tall houses, what we have seen. People have taken their kitties and throw them out from tall houses because they were sure that it was them that made the disease. No. I heard of people that buried their dogs alive because of it. Calm down. I mean, honestly, no. It is safe. Yeah. I mean, please, I'm saying this because I don't want you to go in panic. Be human. Don't lose your morality because of all that. That's what the government are. It's so blown out. Yeah, it is dangerous, but please sit down, be calm. This world will not end. But I need to tell you a story. I had a friend that say, yeah, exactly, Tita, and that's why we older need to explain and exactly show them how to deal with a scary time like this by how we act, because this younger generation are being brainwashed by the government to know that they're not capable of doing anything. They have to be the one that deal the problem. No, 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 no. Right? Please don't do that. No, no, they won't listen, and that's also why I am more scared to go into supermarkets than to meet these self-centered young people that is totally no. Sorry, I just need to prevent Luna to get in there. Hello, Miss Lizzie. I have been missing you too. All of you. We are talking about take a deep breath. For those who voted on Trump, don't blame me, but it was a story. Somebody said that Trump was the largest. Trump was the first president in U.S. that was so full of shit that the entire country run out of toilet paper. I just said it, okay? This was on my computer screen this morning, and I was like, oh my goodness. And no offense, guys, but yeah. Yeah. For, but it gives you something to think about, right? And as we was talking about, I mean, we are not lost. I mean, let us show the people how to survive. And you know what? If the young people, as my great grandma says, if they don't want to listen, they have to learn it the hard way. So let them do that. Thank God I have a son that listens to his mother, and he has learned whenever you have an extra pound or a dollar or 10 krona, see if you can buy a tin can of chickpeas or anything long lasting and put it on storage. And for me now, it has paid off because lucky me, I have so I can survive without having to go out to be exposed for these. As I told you, I am not scared of the disease. I am so scared of the people I meet. People are attacking hospitals and robbing them for their sanitizers and their masks. We have a doctor here said here we have here in Denmark a panel every morning. There is a doctor from the WHO and our health ministry that answer questions. Is a fabric mask safe and can it prevent? He says yes, but it has to be made of 3 layers of fabric and it has to be tight woven fabric. But you have to be extremely careful because you have to consider you are breathing in and out. And that means these masks, any mask will be moist inside. And if you are wearing it entire day, you can actually risk that you are getting water in your lungs. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And you know what? The more stupidness is that you are told you're not allowed to go visit or help the elderly, but who is going to do it? No, you can't be trapped at home. But that's also what I mean. You can stay together. They are good to wear, Lizzie. They are good to wear. This is a thumbs up because you can wear them and they will protect you. But you have to remember when you get home, take them off and wash them. Yeah. I feel with you, Dorinda. It's a heavy load. Yeah. So you should be safe, easy, but you have to be careful not to wear it too long because you can actually breathe in the moist that is in the mask, and that is dangerous. That's why I'm praying for all the nurses, all the doctors that has to wear these masks because this is dangerous for their lungs because they can cause water in your lungs by breathing in the moist that it produce. And that's why these fabric masks are okay, but not for too long. You are so welcome, my dear Lizzie. Yeah. So, and I don't know if you girls, because what I have seen in the news, they are not informing you properly. I mean, here in Denmark, we are getting informants 24/7. We have open lines we can call. We have every morning there's I got a private mail from my doctor with provide how I can prevent to get infected. Um, so what we also are going to pray for, because there are some of these people. That's sensible, Lizzie. I do the same. I'll stay home. I mean, I'm staying home here in Denmark. There, it's not necessary, but I would definitely use a mask when I go home. And you have to consider, they're also saying that the infection can also so wear an overcoat, like a doctor's coat, when you go out and take it off when you get home because the bacteria can go in, stay on for 2 days on your clothes. So we are told to take a overcoat like the doctors take like an overcoat I used mine at these Tita sent me to take over my clothes, and when I come home, I take it off and wash it. And I wash it with vinegar so I am sure that it's clean, because then you are sure that you don't have any bacteria. You have confirmed. Whoa. We have only one. There's 4 people dead, but they're not sure because we have a 82-year-old, a 95-year-old, and an 80-year-old, and a 84-year-old, and 2 of them had the virus, but the doctors can't say if it's the disease that has caused the death. So it can be natural. They can have been carrying the virus, but they died of natural heart stop. So I don't see it as a totally confirmed cases, but I know that you have some in the US. Yeah, yeah. Barbara, are you doing okay? It was good to see you. Yeah, exactly, because they have done it here too, Dorinda, and they were admitted to intensive care when they got the virus that was already in health danger before they got the virus. So, but they counted in as yeah. Here in Denmark, there are 6,400 people tested. Only 640 are infected. Yeah, positive, tested positive. So we don't know. But the problem here is people are not getting tested unless you are very sick and you come to the hospital. So, yeah. And we are told it is okay to go out and take some fresh air, but don't keep a distance from each other. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And when I think about the same day, I mean, 10 people died from coronavirus, 14,000 died from cancer, 1,600 people got killed in a car accident. We have 800 people died from heart failure. And the list is long, and we have 799 people died from snake bites. There's 80 people died by hippopotamus bite. Hi, Kansas. Yeah. Oh, hello, Kansas. Good to see you. God bless. And yeah, you're absolutely right, Tita. Yes, God has I mean, yes. Hope you are safe too, Kansas. And yeah, It has been such a long time. I have been missing you girls. And I am going to take you to the kitchen tonight and show you how we cook in Denmark. I even found a very, very old cookbook, handwritten one from my great grandmother that has made recipe for 6 people. Uh, during the World War One, where everything was the shortest. Yeah, Lizzie made some good videos. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness, Kansas. Missed you. And Kansas, I learned from you. I got my water bottle. Okay, I got 5 minutes. We are doing brave. Can you remember I had a left shoulder frozen? Yes. See, now my right shoulder is frozen, so I haven't been able to use that arm for a very long time. And since this is my dominated hand, I am right-handed, due that I have a little problem doing anything. So I have simply been in my bed reading and had my arm like this for about 3 weeks. Yes, and I was supposed to have a surgery in my shoulder, but in Denmark, all surgeries are cancelled. So unless it is very life-threatening, you cannot get a surgery or anything. We have a problem about, I have helped Chopper by finding out what do we do with the homeless people that are infected because they have no home, they cannot go in isolation. So we have been fighting for them to open some emergency places for the people of the streets. We are made here in our building that these elderly that live here who has a weak and are in the risiko group, we are shopping for them. So us that are stronger, I am even been tested. That means I don't have it because when I was there, my doctor said I need to be tested for this COVID-19 or what it is, and it was negative. So I am free of, yes. So healthy I am, lucky me, but I am very careful when I go out because even if I am not sick, I can still carry on. So that's why protect yourself when you go out. Think about it. Thank you. I am so glad to hear it too. I was like, it was, and people are, taking it. Can you remember when AIDS came through and people say, oh, it was horrible? So my son is doing very well too. Kansas, he got his own apartment, and I have been shopping a little extra, and he has also a pantry. So he said, Mom, no problem. I have enough food for the next 2 weeks. I don't need to go out if it's this. And I got my computer. and everything is canceled. So he's a very happy boy because he can sit home and play games on his computer. So lucky him. So, and thank you, Lizzie. I hope you are free of the virus to all of you. And I hope and pray for you every day. Another thing is I had some problems with my computer. This little thing called the ventilator propeller making such a lot of noise sometimes, so I had to have a guy to sort of do something. You are still waiting for it? Oh my goodness. Yeah. I hope and pray that, because what I heard is that you actually already now have a vaccine against it, and I pray it will be given to you people as free of charge. Yeah. There are so many who have symptoms but can't get a test yet. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You haven't heard anything? It was in our news. That's what I keep telling you, girls. You are being kept silence. It's the government that it doesn't want you to know, apparently. Even Germany has, I mean, and Palestine has one. Even here in Denmark, I know they are working on it. Nobody. Oh, another thing is for your cancers, when you have to take a deep breath, because what the doctor also said, when you hear all about the sickness symptoms and something, you can actually psychologically be getting these because you are scared and, oh my god, I coughed, oh my god, I coughed, I have sour throat, it says, and you can go into what we call a panic disease. So if you have the symptoms, then you can try by using you normally, if you have a exactly, anxiety can cause a lot of panic, and this panic can cause you to believe, okay, I'm done with that. If you have a high fever, then you should take, here in Denmark we call them Pamol, or as not aspirin, paracetamol. Here, this. Yeah, but you are absolutely right about that. But here, people are not being tested randomly, because we have a line that says, "Okay, listen up. We have, see, we call a doctor. I have this, and then we are told this is high fever. If See, these are paracetamol. I don't know what they are reducing high fever. We are told take 2 of these. If your fever is still there the next day, seek a doctor. But if it's not there, that means this fever has been caused by something else. because if it is a coronavirus, the fever will not go down just for this. So you can test yourself by saying, okay, I have a very here. Try with some water you and clean your throat. If you start to sort of um, swallow up and you really have difficult to think, or you start to have what you call chest pains, then you should go to the doctors. But I don't understand. It's not free for you. Do you have to pay for the tests? Um, it's amazing. I mean, it is a little scary. Okay, okay. Hope I can give you some ideas how to stay strong, girls. Yeah, I love you. Kansas and Dorinda, stay safe. Okay, love you too. I'll pray for you, Kansas and Dorinda. Okay, they haven't heard of it yet. Okay, yeah, but I was thinking about, I heard something about there was not enough equipment, and the same here in Denmark. Just to inform you, we don't have equipment to test every person here in Denmark either. So, as Kansas, as you said, it is only special people or, you know, people that are in that category of risk. I'm so sad about it. But as I explained to you, we are told to, even here in Denmark, you're not allowed to buy more than one of these because people are so selfish that they go and empty even the shop for these paracetamol tablets. Um, it's crazy. Think about your next door neighbor, please. If you buy all the soap, how can we clean our hands? It is really, I mean, sadness to see how people are, but I have to consider that don't let you panic of social medias. Oh, you're like, yeah, your neighbors are cows. And you know what? See that your cows cannot carry this virus. It is a man virus. And I know it is something that is, I feel it's something that is man-made. Sorry, I really know. It's like, yeah, as that book you showed me. But you are so lucky, Tita. You have your milk next door. You can lure one with a carrot and take a pocket and score the milk so you can make your butter for your cereal. That's what I I wanted to say. Yeah. So we have to smile. We have to, yeah. It is serious times, but remember to don't live in fear. Live wise. I mean, don't forget to live. I mean, you have to consider. Yeah, I mean, it's exactly what I'm saying, Tita. You know, we are getting so much information, and people are posting fake info on the. I mean, don't listen to everything on Facebook. Don't. I mean, feel it in your heart. What does God tell you to do? Right? What does your guts tell you to do? Relax, listen, and sort it out, and think about what makes the most sense to do. I mean, that is keep a distance. If you are have the opportunity to do it, stay home, but also remember to get some fresh air. Make sure every day you open up the windows and refresh the air in your home in case of any virus, and it is all kind of virus that can be bacteria. A second thing is you have to be careful not to remove too many bacteria because you're more sterile you're doing your home, you're more vulnerable are you making yourself by being easier to be infected with any bacteria, cold, virus, whatever. But of course, it doesn't mean you have to live in a dump, but do everything into a sensible way, right? And take care of you. Just relax, read a good book, and as you said, Tita, it is so perfect time for you to have your back fixed because that means you are home. So even here in Denmark, I mean, the government are giving you so much directions you have to do, and you know, it's like the one doesn't know what the other one says. So sometimes you can get informations that are totally like this. Um, take the precaution if you have a medical book, go and read about how to take, I mean, my precautions of, for example, let's say it's a plague disease or any diseases. Okay, it says I have to stay out of the hot zone and avoid crowds. Here in Denmark, they started now to make sure that the elderly and the weak are getting their groceries. So they're open 2 hours in the morning only for people that are weak and have a low in the risk group. I think it's in Denmark. And now they are doing that. They are making lines so people can. Yeah, you too. Oh, that's I am so blessed to hear that, Tita. Yeah. So that's how we can avoid it, and don't take the public transport unless it's absolutely necessary. If you have a bike, take your bike, um, or take your holiday, and simply just listen. And whenever you can, don't bulk buy toilet paper. Shop wisely. I mean, that is also one of the things I want to explain to you. Sit down and take a deep breath before you go out and buy. Use all your precious money for something you just flush in the toilet. Go and find some old bed sheets, whatever, cotton gloves, and of course you wash your hands after you have been on the toilet. I mean, I have heard about people who doesn't want to shake hands with a person because this person don't have any toilet paper. I can assure you that person has probably washed herself in the behind and washed her hands properly afterwards. That means I am more likely to shake hands with that woman than the other one with toilet paper, because how many of you wash your hands after even you have used toilet paper? I know we do because we have learned to it. But trust me, it is more, yeah, clean to use a wash. And you can throw it out afterwards. Don't panic. Sit down and figure out how many people are in my home. How many people do I have to shop for? I know, my darling Tita, because we have learned it. And I do for sure too, because it is on my backbone, right? And you flush before you wash your hands. You do not wash your hands and flush the toilet. No, you flush the toilet, wash your hands, right? Yeah. I even have that's how it is. And remember, mankind has survived with all this. Even King Henry had his own but Viber, he came with a baby cloth, and whenever the king has done his business, this guy stands with this piece of washcloth and wash this royal butt with a cloth. And you know what? We can do the same. We even have a modern technology. We can have one of these shower heads, a bidet, water spray bottle, perfect, squeeze bottle, no problem. Absolutely no problem. So we will survive. But also, as this, I know I am rumbling a little bit, but sit down, figure out how many person are we, how much does we each need to survive and have a decent meal, and shop after that. Here in Denmark, people are buying yeast in bulk, but no flour. Okay, what are you going to use all that yeast? You just bought 20 packets of yeast, but no flour. People are buying, 20 pound of flour, but no yeast. Okay, what are you going to do with the flour? And that's what I mean. I mean, don't look at the masses without the M. Look how you can shop and what's necessary for you. And one more again, don't buy anything you don't eat. Yeah, make gravy, but Cat, Tita, Kathleen, 20 pound of flour makes a hell of a lot of gravy. So, but you're right. Oh, but again, yeah, great pancakes. Oh my goodness, pancakes. You can make pancakes. Yes, fry bread. But you have to consider, do you normally make fry bread? Because sometimes you can sit down and say, I can do this. Dope ad for kids. Yes, superb, because sometimes you can get this flour very cheap. So great idea. Yeah, you can make, yeah, salt dough. Yes, this yeah, but you have to consider, the problem is that people are not buying the expensive stuff in bulk. So all these people who has a low income can't afford to pay 25 krona for two pounds of flour that normally you can have for about 7-8 krona. That's what I mean. It's like, they're taking away the chances. And again, I don't have the money to go and bulk buy and yeah, empty the shop for groceries. I don't have it. I am more fascinated that people actually have the money for it, because I can't just go out and say, okay, I need 10 gallons of this, I need 100 pound of this, and so on. And because I have a rent to consider. Yeah, it's even harder now the schools are closed. It's so true, Tita. We can't just go out and buy a lot of stuff, and that means also you have to have your granddaughter home, the school. It's very hard, because it's make interruption of your daily time, sadly. Yeah, and yeah. So I really feel for you. I mean, I'm sending prayers and for all of you. I really does. But I also want to say here the reason why I also wanted to show you, my dear Tita. I will do my videos now. I can have that quiet thing here. Sit down and think about it. Be kind to each other. If you have a neighbor, knock on the door, help each other. Yeah, I can understand. It's a relief she's home, because now she's a safe place with you. And that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about my son is a safe place. Oh, don't be sorry, dear. Oh, Lizzie, it is so early for you. Have a blessed sleep, my friend. And please take care and hug Papa and the family and stay safe. I love you and thank you for joining me. Love you too. Take care. So, yeah, but I will hopefully, because when my arm is getting a little better, and it is not now, because I can assure you it hurts like shit whenever I make a wrong move about it. But I will simply say I am going to cook from what I have. Um, and I think when I have made a room in my kitchen, I'll bring my computer out in the kitchen because I don't have a fancy camera. I only have my webcam. And I'll show you some of the recipes. How can I survive with I have in my pantry? And yeah, me too, Tita. I can assure you, I am crossing my fingers that this panic will. But the Prime Minister has said it is Denmark is closing down not 2 weeks, but to the it's included Easter. Jesus, we are also closed down in Easter. Yeah, because he said to the 31 April. So that's 1 month. Oh my God, it's 1.5 months because it was last week we sort of got told to go in quarantine, stay inside. So yeah. Oh, Tita, I got it for you. See, this is the new calendar. I want to show you. This is Chopper. Chopper is in this calendar. Yeah, I will give him right about that. And Tita, that is me. Chopper and me are in the calendar. Yeah, it can go through the summer. Yeah. So it is Chopper. It is me. And this is one of the other salesmen. This is homeless. So, but in that case, he might be right. Um, because that's also what we are told here. It could go through summer. Um, but take it with a pinch of salt. I would say take it with a pinch of salt. I have to admit, yeah. I'm so sorry. I don't have so much faith for your president that I will, yeah. But sometimes he do when he doesn't write his own speech, he says something sensible, but he doesn't have to write it on. I mean, please leave that to the spin masters. Um, no, okay, you have no internet worries about. That's a good thing. Here in Denmark, they had some problems when they had to start it up. Yeah, yeah. So, how early is it for you, my sweetheart? It must be early morning. I'm so pleased I have visitors from you. Yeah, I hope you're still in bed. Oh, you're not sure what we will do for study. Kathleen, um, okay, it's morning. Okay, it's not in the middle of the night, but um, maybe I can help you, Tita, because I know where there is a free download of school papers. Because the easy part here in Denmark is that children are getting school books. That means mathematic books, reading books, writing books. But I'm not sure. I don't know if American children are getting a book or they're just getting papers. But um, but I know where I'll go and see and find it, because sometimes you can go in and through the libraries, you can say, okay, what is he going to study? Is he going to study geographic or mathematic or American history? Then you can go in and look it up, and you can actually get free questions and reading materials through the library. And I know all the libraries here are closed down, but it still works online. So you can ask Akira if she can go in and search for them. Okay, but without the internet, you can't send homework in. Okay. Oh, you don't have the possibility to put it on one of these, because I know some of yeah, some of the young children here are getting one of these USB keys. It's a little device. When they have made their assignment, the oh, of course, no, because yeah, all the internet cafes are closed down. Everything is closed down. How can you send it? But I was thinking about she could save all her, yeah, on one of these little ones. Yeah, yeah, but that won't do if you can't send it. Yeah, yeah. You just have to go and wait and see, Tita. Absolutely. So yeah. Can I call you later? I was thinking about call you later about 6 hours from now. Oh, super. I'll do that because now I am going to get some lunch. I am going to have a fry bread. Um, Thank you, sweetheart. I will call you and some stew. I love you. See you. And thank you for the people who just came by. And I hope you forgive me for my, yes, about behaviors. Love you. And please promise, keep you calm, stay moral, don't panic, take a deep breath. We will survive. And prayers. I love you all. God bless and take care. We'll talk. Bye.